This is the audio description. This video contains an interview with wildlife biologist Jason Fisher about black bear biology at Big South Fork National River and Recreation Area and Obed Wild and Scenic River. The video contains a number of photos and videos that help describe black bear biology, such as their eating habits, physical features, denning behavior, and reproduction. Additional descriptions follow. A black bear forages for food while wildlife biologist Jason Fisher is speaking.
Black bears are omnivorous, meaning they'll eat both plant and animal foods. They are opportunistic feeders and will feed on what's easily and readily available. Their primary foods consist of grasses and berries during the spring and summer, as well as acorns, beech nuts, and other hard mass in the fall. The remainder of their diet includes insects and other invertebrates, as well as dead animals discovered while foraging.
Speaker, wildlife biologist Jason Fisher stands at an overlook surrounded by autumn foliage and the Big South Fork River Gorge below, followed by a young black bear climbing a tree.
Black bears have poor eyesight, but a well-developed sense of smell that they use to locate food and danger. They also have large, non-retractable claws that they use for climbing, gathering food, and self-defense. Black bears are excellent climbers and can also run in bursts of speed up to 30 miles per hour for short distances.
A very large black bear relaxes in the grass, followed by a mother bear and her 4 small cubs.
Adult black bears on the Cumberland Plateau generally weigh between 75 and 250 pounds, although they can become larger occasionally. Their heights vary when standing on their hind feet, however they seldom exceed 6 feet tall. Black bears are reclusive and prefer to be alone except during breeding season or when they have cubs. Black bears wander over large areas in search of food and, in the case of males, a mate. Breeding takes place during the summer, but the female doesn't become pregnant until she puts on sufficient weight to support herself and the newborn cubs through the following winter. This process is called delayed embryo implantation. However, if the female is stressed or fails to put on sufficient weight, the mother may reabsorb those embryos and just not have young that year. The gestation period for black bears is 6 weeks, and females will normally give birth to 2 cubs, although litter sizes can vary from 1 to 5 cubs. So cubs are born in the den the following winter and are altricial, meaning they're basically helpless for the first 3 months. Each cub is extremely small, weighing only 8 to 12 ounces, with their eyes closed for the first few weeks. However, they will gain weight rapidly as they nurse almost continuously. By late March, as the cubs are leaving the den, they will weigh an average of 5 to 7 pounds.
4 small cubs are climbing a large tree, followed by 2 black bears sleeping in the bases of hollow trees.
Also, on the Cumberland Plateau, bears don't usually go through true hibernation because the winters are not usually cold enough for a long enough period of time. Instead, they go through a state of dormancy. In addition, den sites on the Cumberland Plateau are not usually caves, but more commonly are hollow trees, rock cavities, or brush piles. And in the den, bears enter long periods of sleep, but may awake and wander close to their dens during brief warming trends and forage for food.
Black Bear Biology with wildlife biologist Jason Fisher, Big South Fork National River and Recreation Area, and Obed Wild and Scenic River. National Park Service logo.